Hey, good Thursday afternoon. Thanks for joining us on Kare 11 Plus. I'm meteorologist Courtney Aitken, and what a beautiful day. I'm going to put this time lapse into motion here behind me. You can see Lake of the Isles and the downtown skyline. Traffic moving nicely on those dry roads. No complaints about today. We don't have active weather. We have plenty of sunshine, and those temperatures are going to feel a little bit more like sunshine. Highs today will be close to 80. How about that? You may have needed the light layer this morning, but hopefully you weren't too overdressed because you're not going to need it now. We are warming right on up. 47 was the low in the Twin Cities this morning, which is really not too bad. We're in the upper 30s for Cambridge, 37 Osceola this morning, 37 in Lake Elmo. Expanding the view out, I always say, still winter up north. And it is 32. That was the low in Duluth. So these are not current temperatures, just the coolest that we got this morning. 28 in the Arrowhead, 31 in International Falls, 40 in Thief River Falls. But down in Marshall, the low this morning was 50. As we get through about the 2 o'clock hour, we're going to continue with the mid 70s. Winds have been starting to pick up out of the south. And just as a general theme, we're a lot warmer than we were yesterday by about 13 degrees for the Twin Cities. Some areas are closer to 20 degrees warmer. Current temperatures as of the 1 o'clock hour, 75 for the Twin Cities, upper 60s in Rochester, 65 in Duluth, upper 50s for International Falls. They didn't quite get the memo there. The Arrowhead 61 and close to 80 in Laverne. That's not even the high temperature just yet. We're going to get a little bit warmer from here. So over the next 12 hours, you can expect that high temperature to kick in right between about 2 and 3 o'clock, upper 70s. We keep the 70s and the sunshine all the way through sunset, so not a cloud to be seen. 8 o'clock, we're still in the low 70s. Here's another look at your highs for the metro today. 78 for the Twin Cities, 80 in Blaine, 74 in Lakeville, some upper 70s to our south. Now tomorrow, it's going to be a weird one because temperatures are going to start warm. It's a morning high. Those days always kind of throw me off because you expect the warmest time of the day to be around 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, kind of like we're expecting today. But tomorrow, don't let it throw you off. 70. Yes, technically that is the high, but it's going to happen in the morning. After that, by say 2-3 o'clock, the typical warmest part of the day, we're going to be in the 50s, maybe even 40s, depending on how quickly the front moves. And we also could see some storms in the afternoon, especially out to our east. Much colder on Saturday, highs only in the 40s. Sunday morning, gosh, that's going to be brutal, upper 20s. Then we have 50s in the afternoon. Luckily, though, the cool down doesn't last long. We're going to be right back up in the 60s and 70s as we get into next week. Again, headlines, breezy, warm today. Some storms possible tomorrow afternoon, but the big headline I would argue for tomorrow is going to be the big cool down, and we continue with that cooling trend into the weekend. As we look ahead to the rest of our day, 70s through 5, 7, even 9 o'clock, still near 70. There's a chance that we graze 80 degrees by 3 o'clock today. Taking a look at the satellite and radar, there just hasn't been anything to see. Skies are entirely clear. Closest cloud cover is way up to the north and into Canada. We do have a weather alert in place for those of you out to the west, not including the Twin Cities, but places like Alexandria, Wilmer, Marshall, Ortonville, and Laverne. You're under a red flag warning until 8 o'clock tonight. That's because it's really dry. Those areas haven't really seen significant moisture in some time. Dew points are low and we have breezy conditions. So all of that can really be a recipe for wildfires if we're not careful. We can't prevent the winds from blowing. We can't do anything about how dry it is, but we can make sure that we don't do any outdoor burning today. Let's talk temperatures for tomorrow. 10 a.m. upper 60s. That's what I meant by it's going to be a weird day because here comes the front. That drags our temperatures way down. So by 5 o'clock, we've lost almost 20 degrees, 51, 39 in Brainerd by 5 o'clock tomorrow night, and those temperatures will then continue to drop. Kind of a double whammy because we're not just cooling down, we also have a chance for severe weather. Luckily, it's a small chance, just a level 1 for the Twin Cities where you see the green. Menominee, Rochester, it's a level 2 for you. And then for La Crosse and into Wisconsin and northern Iowa, northern Illinois, that is a level 3 or an enhanced risk for severe weather. Those folks definitely need to be paying attention tomorrow. Here's what the microcast looks like, even painting some snow in way out to the northwest. But for the Twin Cities, liquid rain, and it'll be kind of patchy. A couple of cells could produce some gusty winds, a brief downpour, maybe even some small hail. But our threat for severe weather is low. And this event is one and done pretty quickly. We're done by Friday evening. After that, no moisture expected over the weekend, but it will be cold with temperatures falling into the 40s for highs on Saturday, 50s for highs on Sunday. Some good news though, sunset tomorrow night is after 8 o'clock for the first time this year. It's going to be at 8:01 to be exact, so days continue to get longer. We'll hang on to that, especially because we have kind of a wintry weekend. 30s will kick off our Saturday, upper 20s on our Sunday. But as I said, doesn't last long. Sunny stretch kicks in on Monday, mainly sunny for our Tuesday, back in the low 70s. That looks like the choice day next week. And then next Wednesday, that's Earth Day.